What's up, guys? V Productions, Trifecta, March 18th, 2021. The home stretch, final March Madness video before the games actually start Friday at noon. So first leg of the Trifecta, let's get to it before we begin. You saw my initial thoughts once the brackets came out, what I was thinking before, right before the brackets came out, each region, the picks, as well as the against the spread, money line, you name it, the first round game picks, how you should bet. So let's get to the first leg. Final four championship game winner. The Final Four is Gonzaga is going to get there. Texas is going to get there. Houston's going to get there, and Baylor. Those are your Final Four teams. Michigan and Illinois ain't going to happen. Championship game, Gonzaga is going to face, not Baylor, Gonzaga is going to face Houston, the 2 seed. And then Gonzaga is going to stay perfect and cut the nets down, a la Indiana, Bobby Knight style, a perfect season. What way to end it. They're just too good, too many good shooters, too many good players, great system, great coach. If one shooter's having an off night, they got 3 other ones. And Houston's going to get to the championship game, but it's not going to be enough. They play such great defense. I love what I see. So that's the first leg. Second leg, what do I see? This tournament, guys, it's all about 2 conferences. Prove me wrong. The Big 12 and the Big 10. Big 22. You're going to get monster teams in the Sweet 16, monster teams in the Elite 8. So when you look at the Sweet 16, you got teams in the Big 12 like Kansas, Texas, Baylor, Texas Tech, West Virginia. They're just a monster of teams. In the Big 10, you got teams like Ohio State, Illinois, Michigan. It goes on. Purdue. I mean, what's that? 9, 10 of the teams out of 16. So, I mean, you're going to see huge performances. SEC, I think, is going to falter. ACC is really down this year. It's all about the Big 10 and the Big 12. Defensive-minded tournament, guys. So, we'll see. When you look at that, you know, what does that mean? I see a ton of chalk, probably more chalk than I've ever seen before. I don't see many upsets at all when I look at it really, really close. I think in the first round, when you're even counting 8, 9, 7, 10 games, maybe 6 upsets in the first round. Ohio, I really like against Virginia. I think Creighton now is going to get there. I really like Drake against USC. I think USC is soft. Who else do I like? I think Michigan State, UCLA will beat BYU, but on that side of the bracket, I don't see much else. What else do I see? I think Villanova is going to win. I don't see that being an upset. And I think Liberty could pull off the upset against Oklahoma State. Everyone's really high on them, and Liberty plays well. And then you got some 10 seeds like a Rutgers could get in, you know, Virginia Tech to 10 over the 7s, but is that really an upset? So, I mean, that's what you got. That's the second leg. Third leg of the trifecta. Who are the Cinderellas of this tournament? What are we going to see? Again, there's not much crazy upsets. I think Ohio, the 13 seed, has a great chance to get to the Sweet 16, beating Virginia, and then Creighton. I like their style. They're well balanced. They play good defense. Other than that, I really like Connecticut. I think they're going to beat Alabama, and they're not going to be able to beat Texas. I really like Texas Tech getting there. They're going to beat Arkansas, but I just don't see any of those teams getting to the Elite 8. The highest seed I have getting to the Elite 8, I think Florida State is going to be a 4. So when I look at the Elite 8, I have Gonzaga and Kansas, the 1 versus the 3. Then you have Florida State against Texas, the 4 and a 3. Then you got Baylor, Ohio State, the 1-2, and Illinois, Houston, 1-2. So there's a ton of chalk, guys. I just don't see it. I don't think we're going to see teams like Georgetown going super far. I don't think we're going to see Oregon or Connecticut going to the Final Four. I think it's going to be more chalk than ever, but it's good. So just to refresh, Gonzaga is going to win. If you're doing future bets, third leg of the trifecta, what future bets would you do? If you want to do the championship game, you know, the best odds are probably Gonzaga against Baylor, and then you could hedge your bets and have either or win and maybe parlay that, Gonzaga, Baylor, Baylor, Gonzaga. That might not be so bad. You know, if you take what teams are going to get to the Final Four, the odds are not bad. If you have Texas or Houston getting to the Final Four, you can make some good money. You put a 20 spot on that. That would be good. But if you pick Gonzaga to win, you believe in them, they're never going to lose. I mean, that's easy money, right? Maybe you put 20 bucks down and it turns into 60. See what happens. So that's what we got, guys. We talked about the Final Four, the championship game. We talked about the chalk, nothing but chalk, and the Cinderellas, which really aren't there. But what does that mean? First round, we might miss a lot of those really good games. Hopefully, we'll get close games where the better teams prevail in the big schools. But then as the tournament goes on, We want to see the best of the best, the top teams. We don't want to see, you know, those 10 or 11 or 8 seeds making it to the Final Four, Elite Eight, because it's just not good for basketball. So when the top teams are playing late, we're going to see great games, and that's what it is. Go Gonzaga, go Houston. Gonzaga, Houston's your final. We'll see what happens, guys. Enjoy the madness.